Hello there, folks, and how you doing? Anyways, hello everybody. Hope every one of you have been safe and well, and either cold or warmer with the way the current weather is right now in North America. Currently, Friday, September 13th, 2024. So, like I said, I haven't been posting many videos, but when I do, I usually think it's something of interest to folks. So, first off, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. It would be very beneficial and helpful to me. With that said, to the video that you are watching right now. And as the saying goes, as Gary Bettman of the NHL likes to say, we have a trade to announce. That's right. And as you notice, the rack is a little bit thinner over here because I made a deal with some interesting aspects. So first up, let's talk about the outgoing items while my kettle boils in the background for making coffee. So first up, this was a 2-for-2 deal. And one is legit, and we'll just leave the last for a bit of a surprise. So, first up, what went out? Well, obviously, you see the one thing missing from my rack, which is the LTD EC 256 guitar, which I will say right now was a little easy to move on from, but I will say if you're looking for a Les Paul light style guitar, thinner, gut cut, and some really nice pickups that were able to they had a moderate output and had a nice clear sound to them and could handle clean and gain really, really nicely. Both the neck and the bridge pickup were good. I definitely would recommend that guitar, and I know they're a reasonable price guitar. With that said, I said about my kettle being on. I'm just going to go and turn the stove off, just for to be sure. And I am back. So, getting back to what I said. So, first item out the door was the LTD EC256 guitar. Again, if you can find one on the used market and you're looking for a lighter Les Paul style guitar, I would say definitely check them out. They would be a really good value on the used market. New, so-so. I mean, I think new they go for about $600 to $800 US, if I remember correctly. But anyways, good guitar. Would definitely be a great Les Paul replacement for a LP style guitar, and I believe it is actually 24 frets and not 22. So it's on the, I would say it would be a lower mid-tier item. So with that said, that is item 1. Item 2 that is missing from the rack, which as you notice is further from the back, is the Squier Affinity jazz bass. So I actually took the time and I took those SIT Power Steel, I think it was, they were branded. If you looked at my past back videos, you'll see the strings I'm talking about. But I put those on the bass, and that made a big improvement in the playability and the output. It was a very cool bass. With that said, they are great bang for your buck instruments if you can actually get one that has good setup and has good fretwork on it. You will get a killer deal at around the I believe it's $260 to $300 US price point. And definitely for anyone who finds like a traditional bass a bit heavy, the Squier Affinity new Affinity series basses of the last, I think it's now 2 years old, the revision has been. Any of those within the last 2 years are a great investment and a great value for a lightweight bass with good sound that will get you through most of your things. So, with that out of the way, and said outgoing items discussed and talked about, when this trade went down, initially it was going to be for a replacement bass, and the guitar got the LTD was the guitar in question. Now, this guy I dealt with before, he lives out of town, and he was able to actually come to my place, luckily enough, after dealing with some family issues. I will just say here, again, dementia is a very bad thing to have to deal with as a child. When you have dementia in your family members or your own parents, it can be a very stressful thing to deal with. So my thoughts and wishes are going to the gentleman that I dealt with previously, who was the guy I actually got the katana from previously. Just fill that in. But anyways, so initially this was going to be the LTD for a bass deal. And eventually he had something else that I thought was kind of interesting. Again, this will be, how about I just leave it and show you what the initial deal was. So here's what the initial deal was. So the initial deal was the electric LTD for a Fender Jaguar bass, full scale, 34-inch length, I believe. I will have to verify that, but that's what I do think it is. It has, again, P-bass pickup, Jazzmaster pickup, jazz bass pickup, volume, 2 volumes, a tone. It has a 20-inch fretboard, It is a legitimate Fender, and it's actually the bass I wanted to get other than the color. Now, I don't mind the color because I like silver, believe it or not. And this is a really nice silvery slash gold kind of finish on this. And interestingly enough, it's a little bit more heavier than the Squire. But, yeah, as far as I know, I will, it might need a little bit of TLC. The guy said he did work on it. We'll see. So anyways, that is item 1. So, and that I got a upgraded bass. Now, to the thing I was able to get thrown in with my for the Squire Affinity. Now again, let's just think about Steve from Boston and how he got started on YouTube. And he ended up doing so because of some controversial things. So, this item falls into the controversial things category. And it probably needs some work. I did plug it in to make sure that it did make noise and that it was functional before I took it on. But in as much as I'm not a fan of said person, let's see what I got. So we have a chibi. That's right, it is a chibi. It is not a real, because there's no way in heck you're gonna get that in a deal for real. And yes, that's right, it is a chibi Zakk Wylde LP Custom, which from what I can see here is pretty well done. Again, I took this on as basically a project, and for to see my own view on how a quote-unquote Chipson looks. So far from plugging it in right at the moment, I will tell you, I do not think these are real, because when I put it onto a distorted channel, there was a crap load of hum. Hum, 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 hum. And, as you know, EMGs are supposed to be silent, noiseless guitars. So, it'll be interesting. I would say I don't think I'd want to do a whole lot to this guitar, but everything as far as I can tell by the feel of it, structurally it looks sound, looks exactly how a Les Paul should be. So yeah, so basically in my mind, I traded away 2 legitimate guitars that would have been of equal value to the Jaguar bass, which goes for about $900 and some, and I got the Chipson as a throw-in because basically Buddy didn't like it. So I will say for sure, this is one chunky neck. So with that said, that is the guitar trade, or I should say guitar and bass trade. Again, leave your comments down below if you thought it's a good deal, bad deal, so-so deal, or whatnot. Again, thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for the support, as I still do moderate for some folks over YouTube. And again, to re-quote Charles 75N, welcome to my journey, and thanks for watching.